Hello everyone and welcome back to Phantom Sports Industries. My name's Joe Soyson. I'm a contributor for Phantom Sports hockey content. And today I'm doing a video comparing Connors. See, Connor Bedard and Connor McDavid are soon to do battle in the regular season. They play each other on December 12th. And I thought it'd be interesting because Connor Bedard, one of his comps when entering the NHL was Connor McDavid. So I thought I'd do a video on if Bedard is living up to the hype that was Connor McDavid. So, looking at the first 25 starts for these two in their NHL careers, I went back to McDavid's rookie season. In his first 25 starts, his record in the NHL was 8-16-1. He had 10 goals, 18 assists, a plus-minus at -5. He'd finished the year playing in 45 games with the third most points on his team, 16 goals, 32 assists, and his plus-minus was -1. Now, flip the script over to Connor Bedard through his first 25 games. Surprisingly, he is also 8-16-1 through the regular season. He has 21 points, which is the most on his team, most among rookies as well. 11 goals, which leads his team, and 10 assists, which ties for first on his team. But his plus-minus is -14. So some similarities, some differences. But I do think Connor Bedard is working on a similar time frame in terms of rise to stardom as Connor McDavid did. Look, Connor McDavid, from his rookie year to his sophomore year, turned the Edmonton Oilers into a Stanley Cup contender. Now, it required a lot of pieces to be moved. They moved off of some very key pieces on offense. They acquired some new faces. But most importantly for Edmonton, that starting line had a full year together to gain chemistry. The coaching staff stayed, and the depth stepped up when they needed them to. Now flip the page over to Chicago this year, and you start to see some similarities. The coaching staff has stayed. They're starting to figure out which pieces work in the system. Some of those names are already emerging. Alex Vlasic with a positive +9 plus-minus. Jason Dixon and Nick Foligno, third and fourth most points on the team, third and fifth best plus-minus on the team. How about Boris Kachuk, who's been consistently good on the Blackhawks' third line? The other aspect that's in Bedard's favor and might actually propel him to stardom faster than McDavid is the strength of schedule. I mean, look at the Central Division right now. It is a bad year for the Minnesota Wild. Nashville's offense is struggling again. St. Louis's defense is struggling again. And Arizona, while they're a young team on the come-up, that youth and inexperience has often proven to be their Achilles heel. Now look at Connor McDavid and how his young career started. That Pacific Division was tough and got tougher as time went on. When McDavid joined the Oilers, the Sharks went to the Stanley Cup final as a 3 seed out of the Pacific. Next year, Edmonton makes the playoffs. They fall to the number 1 seeded Anaheim, who had been the number 1 seed in the Pacific since 2012-2013. The following year, Vegas joins the league, makes the Stanley Cup final. Seattle, now on the come-up this year as they made the playoffs for the first time last year. Calgary, ever since McDavid's rookie season, they have never placed lower than 5th in this division. And in all that time, the Los Angeles Kings have had time to be a top team out of the Pacific and rebuild themselves to be, once again, a top team in the Pacific. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be all sunshine and rainbows for Connor Bedard. I mean, he's going to have some things to overcome both inside Chicago and outside. I mean, just this year, Corey Perry now gone. Taylor Hall out for an extended period of time with injury. Those are 2 big names out of commission this year for Chicago. And the top side of this division is extremely tough to break through. I mean, Colorado has arguably the best starting 5 in the NHL today. Dallas, that goaltending and defense is extremely tough to break through. And Winnipeg is really good at home and very consistent in this division. But while turning things around this year for Chicago is going to be extremely difficult, you can see, if you're a Blackhawks fan, the pieces are there, like a jigsaw puzzle. Everything is there. You just got to figure out which pieces go where. And the biggest key to solving a jigsaw puzzle? Time. And time is now on Chicago's side with a rising star like Connor Bedard. But that's going to be it for me today. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like our content, be sure to click the like button down below. Also, be sure to click that subscribe button to get notified of future uploads to this very channel. Also, be sure to check out our official website. That's phantomsportsindustries.com to see other sports news and takes from other creators on our site. But that's going to be it for me today. Thank you all so much for watching. And from the rest of Phantom, we hope to see more of you next time.